Kunz, get over here. Wow. It will go. Oh, the truck in front of him is sliding backwards. That's problematic. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're going now, baby. Welcome back to Stay Tuned. I'm Tony Angelo, and I just secured one of my dream muscle cars of all time, the iconic 1968 Chevy Chevelle. It's way out in northwestern PA. I'm about to hit the road and grab that thing, but first, we're here at my buddy Craig's shop. He's the bearded mechanic. He's a motorcycle guru. I'm dropping off my 87 Harley FXR so we can put some proper hands on this thing and upgrade it and make it the bike of my dreams. Also, we've got to clear this trailer out so we can hit the road and get this Chevelle.
Yeah, that color's right.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, it is. Pop yours first.
Yeah, and I got it like, what I think is a pretty, like, I paid $3,500 for it riding, which is a pretty decent deal in the FXR world, I believe. Better?
65,000 on the odometer.
Right?
Make vroom vroom noises.
There you go.
Hot dang, this thing rolls about as good as any Harley I've ever rolled. Did you say something too about the front end?
Yeah.
Are we swapping front ends?
Not swapping, but I got a dual disc set of forks. I got the extra lower. Yeah, basically I'd like it to handle better, stop really well, and then not leak oil, so.
So pull the dipstick and slap a Jap bike underneath it.
Pretty much, yeah. Just pull all the Harley stuff out of it. You want to fire it up? I'm assuming it's going to need to jump. It's been sitting all winter. I rode it on my birthday or so, like the day before Christmas. And then we got 3 feet of snow every week for 15 weeks.
Yeah, that was fun. That was neat. It was a neat winter.
Yeah. So we've got my bike inside the shop. So Craig runs The Bearded Mechanic, another really cool Pennsylvania-based YouTube channel. He's only about an hour from us. He takes old bikes, lots of dirt bikes, 80s sport bikes, whatever it is, stuff that's crusty and forgotten about, and with motorcycles that happens all the time, and revives them, turns them back into these rippers he's got laying all over here. He's got lots and lots of old dirt bikes here, but it's really, really a fun channel. It's super cool. We're gonna try to get this Harley fired up so we can understand what it's doing and what it is. And we've got some plans to upgrade this thing on his channel. And then he's got a car, that's what we do. We're gonna bring on our channel and make it sweet. It's currently very unsweet. It's a mess, if we're being honest. It's a what, K20?
It's a K20, it's 64?
Yeah.
64 K20?
Yeah.
That you can see through.
It's most of a K20. Half of a K20 or so.
There's a lot of lead paint holding it together.
Great, fantastic.
I think maybe just a jumper wire?
Yeah.
Do I have a jumper wire? That's gonna be the...
But I'm pumped. I really do like getting back into riding. This bike has been cool, but it has stranded me twice on the way to the shop. Once on the way to get dinner, like it's just not reliable. It doesn't have as much oomph as I wanted to, and the brakes are the most exciting part because they don't work at all. So we'd like to fix all those things.
You should ride my 68 because it's got drum brakes and it's right side shift.
Yeah.
So every stop sign, you just hear me screaming. Ah, it doesn't stop. I'm downshifting instead of hitting brakes. Oh, turn gas on.
Yeah, turn the gas on, pull that choke.
There, we got it.
Got it?
Yep.
All right. We're just faking. It's totally gonna start. Like that, I don't really know. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. You heard it.
I heard
it's
it
all
run.
there. Yeah,
it
she's
runs.
on it. Oh yeah.
There's pistons and cams in it.
At least one.
So this looks like a typical 80s Harley.
Yeah.
And what's so cool though, here we are in 26, like the style has come back.
Oh.
Like these are like you said, pretty hot.
Yeah, and I think it's because the combination of like, it's a very decent riding motorcycle. If you don't know, Eric Buell designed this whole thing. It's got the swing arm actually mounted at the frame, which makes sense to me. And it's rigid, like way more rigid and way burlier of a Harley frame than anything else they were making at that time. And essentially it's the big motor in a smallish, rigid frame. People, they know, they're good.
Can't beat big motors and small chassis.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah, here's the swing arm mount.
Yep.
And that's all rubber.
And what's nice is they make a lot for this bike.
Everything. You can buy this bike out of a catalog.
Craig's gonna work on the Harley. He's got a little bit more work to do on the K20, and then we're gonna bring it in our shop and turn it into a ripper. It's 6-cylinder, it's 292.
292?
4-speed.
Yep.
So we'll either throw a sniper on it or turbo or something rad.
Divorce transfer case.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. What do you want to do with it? It's like street or like kind of off-road, or drive it to the trails and have fun with it?
Drive it to the trails and have fun with it.
Okay.
Kind of, again, I want to start, I want to stop.
Yeah, big ones.
Kind of farm truck, be able to run it into town and run to the hardware store, maybe load a couple dirt bikes and run an hour north to go dirt biking.
Sick.
That kind of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah. If I could get if I could have it where I could smoke like 35s, all four.
Oh, so no big deal. Yeah, that sounds, okay, got it. You said all this like very reasonable stuff, and then at the end you were like, you could just make sure it has 800 horsepower. Be fine. Awesome.
He wants me to get a Harley to be able to stop, so I figured I might as well throw him a kerfuffle.
Reach for the stars. Awesome, man.
Awesome. We'll get in front of the storms, man.
I appreciate it.
We'll stay in touch.
Awesome.
Drive safe. We're going to get to work.
All right, so the deal with the Chevelle is this. It's been off the road and sitting in a barn since 1984. The seller, Nick, dragged it out of there and hasn't really done anything to it except made sure it's got air in the tires. He posted it on Facebook at $6,500. I immediately hit him up and said, man, I'll take it, because I have wanted a 68 Chevelle since I was a kid. I almost bought one instead of my Demon. It didn't work out, and I've been on the hunt forever. There's one big problem. It's all the way in basically Erie, Pennsylvania, the exact opposite side of the state. We've got a ton of ground to cover, so let's hit the road. All right, so none of us checked the weather forecast before we headed up 100 miles from Canada. We're on the road, we're cruising, trying to get it done, getting blasted with snow. It's coming from everywhere. It's brutal. We have no jackets. We're gonna stop at a Walmart, try to get some kind of parkas or something. I know it's late in the season. This is not what I expected. Let's go. Make an angel. We found some jackets for 37 bucks each. I feel like $1 million, dude. It's gonna be -10 tomorrow with the wind chill or something. And I feel fine now. These are end of season clearance boys, but they're worth it. Oh, let's hit the road. Hey! Coming down pretty good. Yeah, this isn't really what I bargained for here. Still driving a one-wheel drive truck, by the way. We'll be fine. Just easy on the gas, the brakes, and the steering. We'll be fine. As long as this guy's going exactly where we need to go, we'll pick this car up 2 hours away. We'll be fine. That'll be perfect. Yeah, we lost our plow guy. He left us on this windy bridge. It was a real mess. I'm moving now. I like the plow guy too. I miss him. I think he might have thought we were like bothering him or something, but we were a team. He was making the road safe, and then we were following him. Oh yeah, this is great. Great stuff. A lot of lights on the dash about tires spinning and stuff like that. All right. Yeah. The snowplow is still gone. Blizzard conditions. One-wheel drive diesel pulling a big old trailer, enclosed style. So the wind, it loves the wind. It's like a big kite back there. I feel like if I slow down and stop, I'll never be able to get going again. And every time I hit the gas, it goes a little bit sideways. Oh boy. What's nice is we're the only ones dumb enough to be out here, so I can use most of the road. That feels good. It's swirling now, every which way.
Say we have 2 hours left?
Yeah, my plan is this. We're 3.5 miles from the Highway 80. If we make it there and 80 is not better than this, we're just gonna shut it down. We'll just find somewhere to crash and, we'll find somewhere to sleep. And then not crash and then get up and try it again after some road maintenance crews have been everywhere. Oh yeah, look at that. Just a little drift racing out here. Yep. Come on, baby. Get up that hill. Let me give it throttle. Throttle that thing. Throttle it. Come on. Find the groove. It will go. We are walking speed. Put it down in gear. Let's go. Let that thing go. I don't even know where the trailer is. I think it's on the road. Come on. This is like the absolute worst possible direction scenario. It's like just taking us on these stupid back roads because I missed 80 100 years ago. Did you see that? Didn't we turn on the thing? That doesn't matter at this point. I didn't see it either. Right when you started shooting, it was like a left towards 80.
Yeah.
I don't know. Come on. Come on, son. That's it. That a girl. Come on. Get up that hill. Come on. I'm absolutely floored. Kick it down a gear. There we go. This is not how I saw the day going. Oh, somebody's trying to pass us. Ah. Good for you, bud. Atta boy. We have made it to 80. I drove like 17 miles through blackout, like white out, blind conditions. We made it. This is the ramp to 80. It was actually brutal. I did my best Marcus Gronholm, no blinking, squinting, trying to see the road.
Varo, 7 oikein helppo yli nypyn.
I think the best bet is to get on the highway with these maniacs and just try to stay moving. We're going 14 miles an hour on 80. I guess this is whatever this is, I'll take it over what we were just doing.
Waving.
Oh.
That was the least visibility I've ever seen.
I cannot express how intense that really was, and immensely stupid, probably. Looks like some dudes are bailing off the highway. Highway's basically stopped for a minute. These guys are just like, forget it, and are just jamming up the lanes of the highway, trying to, I don't know, get to the rest area and bail out. I'm gonna keep on moving with this dude in front of me. He blocks a nice path. Good news, it stopped snowing. Bad news is we haven't moved in like 5 minutes. We're all jammed up here. I don't know if it's like road work or something, but it's not looking great for getting there tonight. Yeah, I don't know.
We should have checked the forecast.
We should have checked the forecast. Barb should have checked. Barb's on the beach in Puerto Rico doing vacation Barb stuff.
First day it had
Yeah, what are you doing, man? This dude's gonna get hit. I think he might be sliding.
Little van?
Oh, the truck in front of him is sliding backwards.
Oh.
It is. It's coming right at him, dude. This dude's getting out. You're gonna hit him now. Let's get out of the way. He hit him. You gotta crush that dude.
That dude's in a bad spot.
So they told us that one truck's air brake lines have frozen. That's why he kept sliding back into this little van. It's a real wreck out here. Oh, there he goes backwards. He's going backwards. Let's get out of here. Minivan, hit the road, don't get out of here. These are places we don't need to be, brother. That's it, yeah, get over. All right, we are jamming. The highway is moving. People are going about 50 if they're real brave. A lot of truckers are real brave. So we're gonna keep on moving. We got about an hour left. I am exhausted and I'm excited to hit the pillow tonight. All right, so after a quick rest at this lovely Holiday Inn, we are ready to rock. We're 10 minutes from the Chevelle. I'm pumped. It's still freezing out here. Wind chill, -3. Truck's running a little rough. We're letting it warm up. Runs a little funky because I think the diesel fuel's almost gelling here at this temperature, but it's fired up. I got some lobby coffee and I'm feeling great. Dream car time. This is Nick. He's the owner of the Chevelle. You found it in somebody's barn?
Yep, about 15 minutes from here.
Okay, and it had been
I got
sitting
last fall. It's been sitting for, I don't know how long. I mean, I think the registration on it shows 84.
84, so 42 years or something. Forever. And it was sitting in a barn, which happens a lot of times. People put stuff away to, they put it up for storage, but if it's on a dirt floor, a lot of moisture comes up from the bottom. So we know this car has shot floor pans. The frame is pretty shot, but all in all, the body looks pretty solid. And at this price, you can't really ask for much more than that. It is a 68 Chevelle. It is one of the most iconic muscle cars of all time. It's my favorite year, period. 70 is a very close second, but 68, 69 are really special to me. When I went searching for my first car, all I cared about was mid 60s to early 70s, like proper true muscle cars. I don't know why I was such a sticker. I was 14 or 15. But my dad and I looked at like a 69 GTO Judge. We looked at a 70 Cutlass convertible, all these cars that he was like, nah, that's not it. We looked at a 68 396 4-speed car, solid lifter, nasty, maroon Chevelle, and he didn't want to get it. He didn't like the sound of the cam, but it was very like a wicked nice car, and ever since I've wanted to get one. So this is my moment to do that. So I'm super pumped. You listed it in a Facebook group, right?
No. I listed it on General Marketplace and then
Okay.
in about 10 groups. I did it all at once.
Okay. Yes, I have learned that the groups are where you want to be. That's where all the quick trading happens.
Yep.
And would you get 9 million messages?
I had 80 messages in about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And yours stuck out because I got a real message on it.
Yeah. I messaged you directly.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I'll take it. Period, the end. And you were like, all right, text me. Put some money down. But you were very forthcoming about the car, which I loved. You were like, hey, here's the worst parts of it.
Yep.
The floors are shot. The frame is probably shot. Driver rocker probably could use a
It looks a little
redo.
iffy.
And then this is like the worst part of the.
Yep.
But if you listen, I mean, like.
It's
that's
not
solid.
bad.
That's
it's
solid.
not bad.
Yeah.
The trunk plans are mint.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have floors done immediately, and we're gonna put it on a chassis probably. And I don't need the paint perfect. This is perfect. This will do.
Driver. That's the way I am anymore. I don't like nice paint.
Yeah, you gotta worry about it, man.
Versus jump in and roll. Who cares
Jump
about cleaning
in,
it?
make sure it works. It's got a bunch of power.
Yep.
It looks good from 20 feet. You put a bunch of, tire rubber on the back quarters. You don't get worried about it. Yeah, this is wicked. Got it?
Yep.
Oh, it was a red car? Oh, you said it was painted a million times, right?
Oh yeah, from the Votech.
This is a funny story. So, the owners are locals.
Yep.
The daughter drove it.
Yep.
She would get it painted the Votech. The dad would get mad at what a crappy paint job was and repaint it.
Yep.
Then she would do it again.
3 or 4 times over.
Yeah. I mean, the dash is nice. The interior is very decent. It's all complete. Bench seat car, basic Malibu. I can see the ground here. I can see right through where the seat mount is, but that's all right. We're gonna change all that. Dash is complete. Column shift. It's a 327 Glide.
Yep.
Yeah, power glide car with a 10 bolt in it. Yeah, wicked. You can still see it's on tires from the 80s.
I did put these wheels and tires on it.
You did?
At least enough to move it around. Yeah.
Okay.
It had Steelies on it.
This open?
Yeah, it's on the first latch. Okay. These ones are weird, I think.
Where's the release?
Right here.
Is it under there?
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, there she is. Full of acorns and all the good stuff.
This is actually in a cow barn when I bought it.
A cow barn?
Old cow barn, and it smelled so bad.
We think that's the old motor? The original?
I think it's the original motor.
Yeah, you can see it's got the early oil fill on it, early intake. Radiator support looks decent. Obviously the battery tray shot, but body mounts are good on the body. That's the important part. The firewall looks decent for sure. Like, you know, some scale and stuff, but not bad. You tried to you got it running?
Yeah, I drove it around the parking lot.
Okay.
Transmission shifts, doesn't have any brakes.
How does it run? Not great?
It needs a carb rebuild.
Yeah. Okay. Wicked. 4-wheel manual drums. Very basic car. That's all right. No problem here. So they had the trim piece on this side on the rocker. It's an interesting color, man. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, as much as I love to stand out here and shoot the breeze with my man Nick here, it's freezing. My brain is frozen. I want to hit the road, get this thing back down to southern Pennsylvania where it's way warmer. So let's get it loaded up and hit the streets and get out of here. All right, we're signing the bill of sale. We'll figure a title out later. He's got all of the old paperwork. This is like an old bank ledger from the original owners. And they were the people that bought it?
They bought it brand new, yeah.
Bought it brand new. So I'm not going to count you as an owner. 2-owner car. Awesome. Wicked, dude. And you do fabs, like you put the cage in yourself and stuff?
Actually, I had a buddy put the cage in. I was a little nervous back then, but we did all the fab stuff ourselves.
Cool. You take it on any drag and drives?
Yeah, we did Buckeye Skips last year in Ohio. I don't know if you heard of that or not. It was it was only a 3-day, kind of just to get our feet wet. Cool. The car only had 200 miles on it when we started. I think we finished off at like 900, which is crazy to me because like growing up, you know, my dad had all carbureted big blocks.
Yeah, yeah.
13-to-1 compression. You can't drive it across town, let alone.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just remember running the drag and drive, a dolly trailer behind this. We're cruising down 4-way through Ohio. Semi-trucks blowing past you. I'm like, this is surreal to believe that we can even do that. Yeah. So we're getting ready this year to do that same one in that car.
Wicked.
And we're also building Matt Halpel. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Sloppy.
He tuned my van 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. 283.
Him and his buddy built a Gremlin.
Yeah.
Like way early on. It was fuchsia colored.
Yeah.
My dad has it.
Oh, cool.
So I'm helping him put that together right now to do that same drag and drive on. Then we actually have a 95
Is that LS turbo?
LS turbo. Okay. Yep, 5.3, and then we're putting 78, 75 on it. Traded a small block for it when I was 7.
That's awesome.
And I mean, no doors, no front clip. It had quarters welded over top of quarter panels.
Yep.
The old school stuff.
Yep.
No interior, no nothing. So I put it back together when I was 19 with a 454. It was pretty stock. I mean, cam and the typical stuff.
Yep.
And then it wiped 3 cams out in a row.
Flat tap it, yeah.
Well, and then the last one was a roller, and it broke the link bar.
Jeez.
So that's when I pulled it and said, yeah, we got to do something different.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so this car was pretty sentimental to me. I'm trying to do it.
Is it going to be automatic or 4-speed?
4L80E. I'm actually dropping it off today to get ultra build and do all that stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. Wicked. So which motor is this?
I believe it's a 6V53.
Okay.
It's a TS, so it's the turbocharged and supercharged.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is a wild swap. If y'all want to support the channel and look fresh doing it, you can pick up some Stay Tuned gear. The support for the Dart giveaway was bananas. We had tons of orders. My favorite new design is, I'm calling it the Rock and Roll Caveman Stay Tuned shirt, the Down and Dirty Hot Rods. One of my favorites. I'm rocking this all the time under all this gear because it's freezing, but go to the website, check it out. We've got our hats, keychains, koozies, shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, all the good stuff. We've been working our butts off on the merch. And yeah, you can rock some Stay Tuned gear and look sweet doing it. All right, we're getting ready to hit the road. Nick showed us a bunch of super rad diesel truck swaps he's got, wild body swaps, different motor swaps. Super cool. We have to hit the road now. There's been a crazy windstorm back at the shop. We got to check that out when we get home, but we are going to load up this Chevelle that I purchased for the low price of $6,000 US. Feels very solid. He was super upfront about exactly what it needs and exactly the condition of it. I feel great about dragging our butts all the way out here to get it. But it's still snowing. We got a long road ahead of us. I want to get it home, knock the snow off it, and dig in and see what we've got here. Perfect.
We might have a couple diseases after that.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yep. Hit me.
Okay, it's out. Is it in neutral?
Yeah. All right, you want
Want
to
to try
start?
pushing with me?
Yeah, let's give it a shot, right?
Oh, there he goes. Let me keep pushing.
Yeah. Ready.
Yep.
Damn it, it's straightened out a little bit. It might go. Let's see. We're about there. I'll do it. Sick. All right, let's strap her down. All right, we're all loaded up. We're hitting the road. Back towards Philadelphia and out of what is essentially Canada. I'm pumped. Chevelle looks solid. You know, it's going to be not a perfect car, but a good builder at a good solid price. I'm excited and I want to get out of here because this is gross. All right, it seems like the weather is finally broken. It's just above freezing now. We're maybe halfway home, about 2.5 hours to go. This side of the sky, you can still see how gnarly it was. It was just snowing 10, 20 minutes ago. And this side is beautiful and looking awesome, and that's where we're heading. I feel great. I pulled over to give the truck a much needed bath and the trailer. It's just fully disgusting, and I want to get all this old salt and road grime off this thing that we're carrying around. It looks outrageous. Listen, this is what you got to do on the road. It's no big deal. You're going to eat some garbage at the truck stop. You're going to go in very questionable bathrooms, and you're going to keep on trucking no matter what. We made it back last night, bleary-eyed and hopeful. Clean truck and trailer, feeling good. Declan is here with us. Hopefully all the snow is melted off the Chevelle. We loaded it with like 3 inches of snow on it. This is really our first look at it. Yeah.
There she is.
There she is, dude. Solid. Excited. Dig it out. Try to get it running right. Have some fun with it. Yeah. Gonna clear it? Damn it. Never mind. We need more space, man. We need more shop. We need more parking lot. Can't open the door, it's gonna hit the vet. A weaker man would say, we need less cars. Not here, not today. I saved this. All right, no brakes.
Yeah.
Doesn't roll great, so kind of automatic brakes.
Let's see what the winch does.
Yeah. Oh.
Slippery.
Declan's at a bachelor party in Chicago. He's still feeling it.
Exhausted.
Yeah. Good thing he's not driving this. His BAC is definitely still pretty hot. Still hot. Give me a little left. Just try to go out straight and we'll jack it up.
Okay.
This thing is just leaking rust on the floor. A little bit left.
Feels great, dude.
We have made it to the ground.
Oh, this car was orange.
There she is.
That's sick.
All right, let's get the trailer set up. Oh, dude! What is this? Oh, no. Oh, dude.
That ain't good.
No! Kunz! Get over here. Wow. My sweet dart. There was a crazy windstorm while we were gone on the crazy snowstorm back here. We had a couple cars parked outside, including the 74 440 Dart, which I just sold. I sold this car to make room and to make some room in the bank account for that Chevelle. I sold it for the same price some dude had sent me a deposit on it, and it looks like a couple big branches came down and caved the roof in on this thing. That's not great. Not great at all. Ah, and the cyclone took some L's too.
Yeah, that stock hood is.
That stock
longer
hood is
looking
smoked. The bed's messed up. Ah, Mother Nature is not on our side this week.
Nope.
Come on, dude. That's like, that ain't cool.
Oh. She's fixed. Kind of impressed by that. That should not have worked that well.
She's dialed. Atta boy.
Oh, like it never even happened.
If you guys want to enroll in my Tangelo's body shop, Hammer It Out, Volume 1 class, there's a link in the description. The toughest part about this is actually getting in space. That part's great. All right, that's good enough. Let's see if that guy still wants to buy it. If not, we'll find somebody else. Let's go see this Chevelle. It's Declan's first eyeballs on it. It's solid, man. For this kind of money, to have something you probably don't have to repaint and do a ton of work to, it's presentable. I think it's pretty good.
You can't complain.
I cannot complain. You know, this is one of the all-time great iconic muscle cars. Stored in a barn since the early 80s. So we're gonna throw up on the lift. We know it's not great. We don't super care. We just wanna see floors, body mounts, that kind of stuff.
What's the trunk look like?
I don't know, he said good.
Yeah.
Let me get the keys out of the truck. He's like, you gotta push this down. There it is.
Yeah.
He said the floor pans in the trunk pans, if you will, were pretty awesome.
Trunk lid's in good shape.
Yeah. I got this cool old, look at this lock.
Put that on the trailer.
Dude, this has got to be 150 years old. You see this thing?
That's awesome.
Weird old skeleton key. Oh, that's cool. Putting this on my shelf. That's wicked. I don't think that goes to this thing.
Probably not.
That's aluminum. Bunch of random junk. Gerber pocket knife. That's worth 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Welding, a couple welding masks.
There you go, Kunz.
I just started showing my daughters how to weld, so a couple extra watching masks, you know, as I tell them and they don't listen, will be perfect. Ancient
Bondo.
fiberglass filler, yeah.
Sure, that's still good.
Headlights. What's in here?
More trim.
AC filler hose. One weird weld lug. But the trunk pan itself looks pretty good.
It's real good.
Goal here is to have a Chevelle that you see roll by on the highway, rumbling, low, big wheels and tires. You're like, that thing's pretty sweet. And I don't have to worry about it getting scratched up in parking lots. I think we're right there. I want to do a little bit of rust repair here. I know it's going to need floor pans, but make sure it's not going to just fall apart from the inside and I can start putting some horsepower. Sounds like metal basically everywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't
Obviously
seem like
crust here. That rocker looks a little funky. The worst of it and my concern is around the rear window. It's starting to get corroded, but not crazy. Someone threw some silicone caulk down here, probably 20 years before Declan was born. It seems to be holding all right.
And rocker's a little crunchy on this side.
That rocker's not great. Yeah, like I said, it's all going to be, all the problems are coming up from the ground. So we can throw it up on the lift and see what's what. But it's solid. I mean, there's not really any dings. It's been painted a bunch of times. Apparently that's how this family communicated with each other. Take the Chevelle, get it painted. Then you take it, get it painted in response to it. That happened over and over, which is something I never really heard of before, but it's interesting. So that's fine, you know. Yeah. AM radio stickers, 1980s inspection sticker. It is a true
It's a Survivor, really.
Survivor, which is really cool.
Yeah.
What it needs is 600-700 horsepower, a ton of handling, some bucket seats, and about 40,000 new miles put on it. That's what it needs.
She's the perfect driver.
Right? I feel like this
Perfect.
thing's just right. Love these ancient bias ply tires.
Yeah,
man.
they're sweet.
They look incredible. Why don't people make tires that look just like this now? They're so cool. I think they do, but I don't think they make the G, like the fat fatties.
Yeah.
G is the width. The fronts are in the back. Those should be in the back.
Ah, really?
F is narrower.
Huh.
Ha. Yeah. That's a frame and name only here. Is that good when you can stick your finger in the frame? It's really through it.
Fine.
That's fine. Oh boy.
This rocker's real going over here.
Let me see. Oh, mama. Yeah. Oh, it's leaking on me. Oh, even worse. That's a personal attack. Yeah, this is awful. That's the seat bolts. See that hanging? Look at the seat's free floating. That's like a trucker's seat.
Yeah.
That's for the bumps.
For comfort.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not looking great. It's okay. We knew it. It's going to need floor pans. It's going to need a whole frame. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Speedway just came out with a super nasty full chassis for 68 to 72 A body, and we're going to put this thing on it. So I knew the frame was super compromised. We're just going to make sure that the body is solid, get the floor pans right, make sure we can kill any rust that is still chewing this thing up, stop that, and then drop this on that new Speedway chassis, and it's going to be killer. Wicked. But the stuff we need, you know, we're in the ballpark. Rockers, one is shot and been changed once. This one's not bad.
No.
That's certainly solid enough. I get a screwdriver and start poking around.
I think you're gonna poke right through this rocker.
Say what now?
You're gonna poke right through this rocker.
How dare you? It's That's my baby you're talking about. Well, yeah, that's problematic. Problematic. Right, that part here, right about this part. Okay, not great. Some real issues here. Yeah, this inside rocker's gone entirely. If you're gonna park your car in a barn, don't do it. Put a tarp down or something. Anything to make a barrier against the evils of
Oh, we got a pair of vice grips.
moisture. Oh,
Oh,
good.
that's for the brake lines, so it don't leak.
Oh, smart. That's how the pros do it. Kmart oil filter. Dang.
That's awesome.
Wicked. I really think the thing to remember here is, you see how decent this car looks on top? This is how awful it can be on the bottom. I was aware, the seller was super forthcoming. He sent me a bunch of pictures underneath the thing. I knew what I was getting into. But if you thought this was a decent car, you would be heartbroken.
Yeah.
I bought it because it's about the cheapest 68 Chevelle that looks like a Chevelle I've seen in a long time.
That guy priced it right.
He priced
he
it
was
right on.
honest. Yeah.
Honest, decent dude. I know he made a couple grand on it. Fair enough.
Because there are people out there that'll sell this for a whole lot more and
Yeah.
not tell you.
Those people are called jerks. You know, had the bumper off. You know, like I said, it's all gonna be floor pans usable. We're not in a position to be buying $30,000, $40,000 Chevelles. So if you wanna do it, I actually don't think, people always say, I hear Vin and Atra say all the time, buy the best one you can. That's a way to do it if you can afford a driver. I totally understand the other way to do this. Buy your dream car in sort of some condition that's decent, that you know you can fix it up as you own it. That's the other way to go with this. You know, a nice 68 Chevelle running, ripping, ready to go could be 50, 60 grand. This is 1/10 of that. All right. Let's stop looking at the bad side. Let's try to get it running. All right, we've got it back on the sunny side of the street. Because, man, the bottom is awful. But we're gonna get this sucker opened up and see what we're dealing with. I think, Declan, first thing you do on a car like this and sitting is get a shop vac. Suck out all that garbage. If you're in the streets, in a barn, or in the back of somebody's field, throw a rag over the carburetor and just hit it with a leaf blower.
Oh, there's an intake under all that.
No way. I thought that was just potpourri. Is there anything in that tank?
A little bit.
Smell like gas?
Yeah.
All right, let's hook it up to jump pack and see what it does. So this will connect, power up the car. The other thing will do the rest, and we'll be in business. Get rid of this power probe for a car that's got 5 wires on it. That's an old school starter, baby.
Give it hell.
Watch your teeth. I don't know if this carburetor is carbureting. He said it was awful.
Good.
There we go. All right. Hey, there we go.
Did something.
That sounds like something. Smells real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like fire. All right. Kind of runs. It died at the end there. But it got going a little bit. How much fuel we got in this thing?
Not much.
Okay. We sure we're getting it in there?
I think so.
We're gonna need some more gasoline there, bud.
Yeah.
That's like a heat coil that...
Yeah. How does that come
There's
on?
no gasket under this thing. Is that a gasket?
Yeah.
That's it, okay. Oh, metal gasket. That takes the heat for the manifold and
Yeah.
has a bimetal spring and opens this thing up.
Can I just cut it?
Just cut it or yank it.
Oh, there you go.
Disconnect it would be good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna run a Holley spread bore I had laying around. I think we got this for our Oldsmobile, the Cutlass. It is part number 0-9895. This is like street legal series, super usable. I believe it's 650. Spread bore style, just like our manifold, should go right on. Can you make a Rochester work? Yes. Are the parts tough to get? Yes. Do I know how to tune them? No. This is just like, I put a Holley on pretty much everything because I know the tunings, like I know the tuning theory, I know what all the different parts do, and they're super easy to get parts for. So I like sticking them on basically everything. These are great because you need almost no parts. It's gonna use the factory bracket for the throttle body, for the throttle cable. It's got the pickup for that linkage that goes to the transmission, gonna go right on. The original hookup for the return springs, like literally this thing goes right on, which is awesome. All right, so we're gonna put the Holley gasket on this thing because of the height of these bad boys. And then the only part that's a pain in the butt about this is you have to start the nuts on it and then lower it down. But that's okay. I have to take a little corner off of this on the bandsaw just to fit. That's it. There we go. After that, it's totally plug and play. If we were going to do any kind of serious performance work with this thing, we would put a different intake on it. You know, camshafts, cylinder heads, pistons, etc. We did take a 68 super basic 327. It happened to have a little tiny dome piston in it. Put on some Summit heads, a hot camshaft, some comp hot camshaft solid roller, and it made 449 horsepower. So that was at 7,200 RPM. That was a wicked one. So you can make some power out of them for sure, even if they look like as grody as can be. If they're still making some compression, you can go nuts. See if I can get some pedal out of that. Good. All the way. Oh yeah.
A little tight.
Couple zip ties. I'll drive that to California.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
You want hose clamps on
Hose
there?
clamps is cool too.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if she'll fire.
Yep.
And then, you know, if we're gonna move it, we'll maybe make that look a little less
Scary.
like a homemade bomb. Here we go. Let's see if she'll keep going this time.
Same thing?
Hold on, yeah, you're right. You want to do a little splash down the throat?
You ready?
I'm born ready.
Good.
That's it?
Yep.
Yeah, she's a runner now. Let's see if it'll drive. Yeah, come on, baby. Throw her into gear, see if it does anything. Oh, wow, okay. Yep, does something. All right, I'm gonna put my hands on a couple things. Sounds not perfect, but you know. I'm gonna check my side here.
Do they identify as plug wires still?
Oh, there's something.
They're on.
We found a couple vacuum lines we think can run a little better. See if it helps with this carburetor. But also, we haven't looked at the plugs. They're probably ancient. 84,000 miles on this thing, showing on the dash. I believe that's accurate. It's got a little miss every once in a while if I hold it steady like that. So after a whiteout blizzard, 1,000 miles trucking, trees falling, natural disasters, I'm here on my Dream 68 Chevelle. Let's have a little fun with it. Let's see if we can spin those tires, right? That feels like something. There are no brakes, so we've enlisted this slack line from my truck. If it lets go, nobody be in front of it. I'll just try to make the turn real fast. Is it spinning anything? How'd we do out there, boys?
It was a slow motion burnout.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
You want to put some water down or something?
Do whatever. Let's really church it up here.
There you go.
Yeah. That's how they do it at Maple Grove. Yeah. Yeah.
See what that'll do.
All right, hold on to your butts. Ah! Sick. Hell yeah. Look, oh my God. Yeah, sick. Look at that thing. Get used to it. All right, this thing turned it up. A little bit of water broke through that rough spot. Spinning the tires, smoking it up. Felt so right to be in there. I'm so pumped on this thing. We will make this an incredible performing car. Right now it's not, but it doesn't matter because it's all there and I'm super pumped. That's it for this episode of Stay Tuned. Thanks for taking this wild ride with us. Please like, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time.